Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be going over 703 for The Flash, which aired tonight. I'm going to be doing my review over it. If you have not seen the episode, click off. The title should pretty much tell you that. This is spoilers. Don't watch if you haven't seen it. Also, I want to point out, I try to make the thumbnails and titles spoiler-free as possible. It's not going to be perfect. No one is perfect, and again, nothing is, clearly. But I do my best not to put spoilers in. If I do, it's literally not that big of a deal because I try not to put enormous ones in the title. And for some reason, some people are freaking out over, you put a big spoiler in your title. No, I didn't. If you watch the episode, you would know that. So, yeah. I didn't even make the thumbnail for this video yet, so it'll probably be out later than normal, but yeah. So, yeah. Again, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button down below, subscribe, and, yeah. So, at the end of 702, Barry destroyed the AFS, their official Speed Force, or ASF, sorry, ASF. He destroyed it because of the speed thinking. It was basically corrupting his heart and his mind, and he didn't want it that way, so he got rid of it, or destroyed it, basically. And, yeah, and then they helped Iris. Everyone got up, and they're worried that Barry was still that old Barry, who was basically going full evil, and they pretty much surrounded him, and realized that it wasn't the bad Barry, it was the good Barry. He has no speed left. Destroying the Speed Force got rid of all his speed. And he does remember everything that happened while he was in that phase of speed thinking, corrupting his heart, and everything else. They aren't going to rebuild the artificial Speed Force because Barry doesn't want to go down that road again. So they decided not to redo it or anything regarding that. Basically, in the beginning of the episode, we realized that Ava wants everyone in the Mirrorverse. And her goal is to get everyone there to quote-unquote make a better world. You can argue whether you think it is or not. I don't think it is, but whatever. And she even brings Barry into the Mirrorverse to try to convince him to bring his own team in. And, yeah, that didn't work at all. But, yeah. So, and then Cecile got brought in, and they pretty much tried to cover up the whole CCPD to prevent that. And Cecile got taken in, and Joe was about to go in too. Sue returned with Ralph. I don't want to talk about Ralph. I really don't. They could have done a better job, and they didn't. They basically wanted the storyline of, oh, Ralph got his face burned. Yep. Great writing there. Iris is the key to giving Barry speed back with the lightning rod from season 1, from every freaking episode with Iris and Barry. Literally the lightning rod that gave Barry his speed connected to Iris. It's a long story. If you didn't watch Flash, you're just watching it now, that's gonna be confusing for you. Harrison Wells showed up, the OG one. He even called himself the original, which I thought was pretty cool. But because he is Harrison Wells, and all the particles from the other Wells, which I actually predicted, are in him, and he came back, and he can time travel and all that, teleport, whatever. He has all those thoughts, all those memories of all the other Wellses in his head, and he knows that Barry's the Flash. He knows that he owns Star Labs. He knows who everyone else on Team Flash is because all the other Wellses know that. He knows everything Team Flash has been through over the past 7+ years. Barry gets his speed back as a virus. Pretty sure I already cleared that up. Vibe returns, which we already knew that thanks to set photos. The fight scene I didn't really care for. It reminded me a lot of the season 6 finale fight scene that we got, like, what, 8 months ago? That was pretty bad editing. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it could have been a lot better. we did see Barry do a new ability, kind of, looked like. He was able to, like, he was going to throw lightning, and he went up in the air and shot multiple strands of lightning. I think it was 2 from his hands, and he was just kind of hovering in the air while he spun around in circles in the air, shooting lightning out of his hands. I don't know how to explain it, but it's basically that. And then Ava goes back to the Mirrorverse. They let her go to the Mirrorverse, so she can try to fix everything she broke, because she realized that things were broken. And then Iris, we learned, can control the Mirrorverse, and yeah, because Ava tried to attack her, she stopped it. So that's what happened there. The real Sing, Camilla, Cecile, and everyone else returned after basically they were on the Mirrorverse. Ava brought them out before she left. I really do want Sing in more of the episodes. That would be nice. Hopefully. Iris's powers are gone. We learned that at the end of the episode. She has no power since Ava took them away. Ralph and Sue leave. Ralph is then in a freaking robot suit with a robot speaking thing or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's what happened there. So yeah, that was pretty much the episode. If I do wish, again, the fighting scene was better. I think it could have been better. Again, COVID kind of screwed everything up, so, you know. We did see the Flash ring multiple times throughout the episode, so I think that was pretty cool to have in it. And, yeah. If I had to rate it out of 10, probably an 8. I mean, it wasn't as good as yet the last two. And this was the last episode for Ava. And 704, we will get Abracadabra for an episode. I'm pretty sure it'll be a filler. And then 705 should be the beginning of the actual season 7. Well, season 704 is beginning a new season with the new villains and all that. But we're going to be starting off, I think, with the filler, basically, with Abracadabra being the villain of the episode, and then we're going to get into the main villain for the season, which will not be Abracadabra. It shouldn't be. I don't think it would be, but, you know. So, yeah. Again, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button down below, subscribe if you're new, share it, whatever. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, have a good night, wear a mask, wash your hands if you're new to stay safe, and I'll see you guys on next. Bye, guys.